Absolute Radio would like to apologise for certain parts of the Iain Lee Show broadcast last Sunday. Some of Ian's comments were inappropriate and were possibly deemed offensive. If anybody was offended, then Absolute's like, well, sorry, innit? So, yeah, sorry.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show.
Hello.
Absolute Radio.
Oh my God, I've just been clocked by the Fed.
Yeah, whatever. 0330 123 1215. Davis, my man!
Bonsoir.
Yeah, bonsoir. That's French. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking... Can you tell, Davis, I don't know what I'm going to do in the show tonight.
Judging by the build-up to the show, the tense hour and a half we've had...
We have had a tense hour and a half.
Where very little has happened apart from kicking the hell out of a printer.
I'm not in a mood. I'm not grumpy or anything. I'm not grumpy. I'm just in one of those... I don't know. I spent all day trying... I did a stand-up gig on Wednesday, right? Guess how many people came?
9?
0 people.
Zero.
I didn't advertise it, so it's not as if I'm not drawing the crowd in. Zero people came.
How did it go down?
It was cancelled. I had drinks with some delightful young stand-up comedians, and we had a very nice evening, but no one came. And I've been struggling this week. I've done 3 gigs, one of which no one came to, 2 of which they were all right, but something's gone... One of them was just... it was just a pub, right? But normally they're a room above a pub, but you just walked in and there was a bloke with a microphone going, and now we've got... And it was weird. And so I tried to write some new jokes today.
Do you want to test them out?
No, I don't. Well, one involves an old man's penis, so I won't be telling that on the radio. But I can't do it. I cannot write jokes. I've got 6.5 minutes of comedy material that it's taken me 6 months to get. That's a minute a month. And I cannot write anything else. I'm up the creek without any form of paddle. So I'm a bit, I don't know what the point of life is anymore. I think I'm going to...
Don't. Let's have a fun 3 hours
I don't know how... Hang on. Line 2 can cheer me up. I don't know. We'll have none of that. So, can we dump that from the podcast? Can we dump that from the podcast?
Going to be difficult.
Do it. It has to be done.
Okay.
It has to be done. Let's go to line 1. Hello, line 1.
Hi, Ian. What's the topic tonight?
I don't know, Alan.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
We need to think of some.
We do. Well, I've got a couple. Have a go at some of these.
Okay.
We got Steve Guttenberg. I'm interviewing Steve Guttenberg. You know who he is?
Carrie Mahoney from Police Academy.
Correctamundo, Officer Fonzie.
Our favourite films.
Our favourite films. I'm interviewing him on Thursday for next Sunday's show. So we're asking people to call in with questions for him.
I've got a question for you.
Oh, away you go.
What would it be like winding up Captain House or Lieutenant Mauser?
Okay, well done. Have you ever...
Nick?
Yeah? Have you ever let down a child?
No.
Okay. And finally, we'll start off with this one. Is there stuff that you like listening to that you should be ashamed of, but actually you're not? You're a bit proud. For example, I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this live on the radio, and we will applaud all of these. Actually, I've been listening to quite a bit of Barry Manilow this week, and do you know what? It's flipping good. I Made It Through the Rain, one of the best songs ever written. Alan, is there anything you listen to?
Could it be magic, then?
What?
Barry Manilow sang Could It Be Magic?
He did, yes, I know. Is there anything that you listen to that perhaps society deems you should be ashamed of, but
Cheeky Girls.
The Cheeky Girls. And Alan, you have my respect for that.
Thank you, Ian.
Well, thanks for calling.
Goodbye.
There we go. What a fun start to the show. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this.
Don't be afraid of your freedom.
Hang on a minute. Is this the Soup Dragons? I'm Free?
It certainly is.
Sweet as a nut.
Don't be afraid of your freedom.
See, the music on this show has got better recently because Davis has been choosing the music. It's always been all right, but it's never been quite been my cup of tea. But recently, it's been flipping fantastic. It's due to this fella who's about to speak now.
Thank you.
There we go. That's Davis there. We've also got... we've got Yes coming up next. We're actually playing Yes. Who'd have thunk it? And we've got Dave... Oh, man, we've got Dave Edmunds, Squeeze, The Beatles... The Blue Tones. I laugh a bit at the Blue Tones. It's a good song, but I chuckle at them. Davis, of course, I was telling you before we started the show, the reason the Blue Tones failed is they were big, successful for a bit, and they disappeared because they sold their song to a contact lens advert because it features the line, "You don't have to have the solution." Genius, but it muffed up their careers. And Beach Boys, Heroes and Villains coming up after 12. Got to be careful not to sound a little bit too slick, like a slick DJ. 0330 123 1215. It's it's gonna be a weird show.
It's just because you're not in the mood.
Well, I'm not. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way to the dear listener, but I would rather be at home with my missus playing Uno. Playing Uno this afternoon. What a good game. I just feel uninspired. But do call in 0330 123 1215. Maybe you can, kickstart my inspiration and creativity like, those electrodes on a dead man's heart. The clear. Make those.
Bring the show to life.
Bring the show to life. That's what we need, for goodness sakes. By the way, thank you to everyone who went and downloaded the podcast this week. I believe we're up like 1 million listeners or something on the podcast.
Yeah, we're doing well. I think we're now 80 or something in the charts.
Ooh!
But in terms of commercial, we're number 2.
Ooh! Hang on, who's number 1 in commercial?
I'll have to get Silvio's email out.
Get Silvio's email out. But we were like number 11 or something in the comedy podcast charts. I know these things are all slightly immaterial, but it's all because of you, dear listener, and because I did a massive Facebook plug as well.
You did?
I did a massive Facebook. But download this week's podcast because Davis and I have rather brilliantly recorded some bonus material to go at the start and at the finish of the short podcast and the long podcast, listener. That's right, we have recorded about 8 minutes.
You probably want to keep it on low volume, though, because we have some technical muck-ups it blows your headphones
Davis's
out.
microphone got mash-up.
Yeah.
But do go to the iTunes, and because there's bonus. Even if you've heard this show, now you're listening to it, go to the iTunes like tomorrow and listen to bonus footage. Let's go to Stuart, first of all. Hello, Stuart.
Hey, Ian.
Hey, man.
I've got a guilty secret.
Oh, yes, OK, go on. Yes, go on.
It's to do with your secret songs that you really like.
Yeah, well, yeah. I don't want to say guilty pleasure because that's what they do on BBC London. And yes, I have nicked the idea slightly, but I only nicked the idea. I thought of it and wrote it down, and then like the next day looked at where I'd written it down and thought, oh, hang on, BBC London, I've nicked it. But they call it guilty pleasure. So if we don't call it guilty pleasure, I've called it don't be ashamed of liking them. Then it becomes my original creation, and so I win.
Champion.
Well done. So what have you got, Stu?
Michael Bolton.
Now,
I don't listen to it that often.
Go on.
But when I do, I have to turn it up a bit. And
Time, Love and Tenderness.
Yeah, that's the winner. That's the one.
Now, listen, tonight I'm going to accept all of these. I'm not going to mock, scoff or laugh at them. I'm going to go, well done, Stu. So, a bit of Bolton, is it? Was this before he lost the mullet or after?
Before.
Before, yeah. Classic. It's classic stuff, Stuart.
Classic
I can't disagree. Classic Bolton. In fact, there are rumours that this week Christian O'Connell will be having a classic Bolton special, I believe, on Wednesday morning between 7 and 8.
I think
a Bolton haircut special.
Bolton haircut special.
Does Michael Bolton have a song called "Can I Touch You There"?
Oh no, you're thinking of Gary
It's
Glitter.
definitely the words in one of his songs, but I don't know if it's actually called that.
Yeah.
Can I touch you there?
That should have been on a couple of weeks ago, that song, shouldn't it?
They don't write songs like that anymore about touching women's privates, do they? And they should do.
In a politically correct era.
We're going to hell in a handcart. It's political correctness gone mad. If anyone can name a song from the last 6 months, from the year 2008, that involves a line about a gentleman asking for permission, is the gentleman thing, can I touch your Wang Chung, or something like that, then give us a call. Oi! 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I'm perking up a little bit now, the talk of mucky songs. Stuart, anything else, my love?
No, that's it. Just, I'd like to hear a bit more Rob Bonet on the radio, please.
You want to hear more Rob Bonet?
If possible.
Why would you want to do that?
I find the guy funny. I know he's got a lot of enemies, but I just find him a little bit of a cheeky chappy.
Well, sounds like he's parking a truck at the moment.
I think we can hear Rob Bonet dropping his guts. Rob!
Barry Manilow. Is that part of your stand-up act? Hello, everybody, I'm Ian Lee. I listen to Barry Manilow. They'll fall about laughing on the floor. Barry Manilow, you wear a dress in what?
Yeah, the thing is, he's quite good.
Barry Manilow.
I made it through the rain. I left myself protected by the others who got rained on too and made it through.
You should not know the lyrics. You're a man of 30-odd.
Yes,
You're not a woman in her 50s.
Yes,
You'll be listening to Daniel.
It's his safety net when no one turns up to his stand-up gigs.
So, Stuart, you wanted to hear more of that idiot, did you?
That wasn't his best.
No.
But it was okay.
Stuart,
But yeah,
listen, thank you for calling, mate.
thank you.
Bye-bye, there we go. 0330 123 1215. Yes, we are doing a feature that is actually... It was retrospectively stolen from BBC London, a radio station in London. If you're not in London, you won't have heard of it. It's rubbish. But I came up with the idea, wrote it down, then the next day realised it was a feature that they do every single week. But I call it Don't Be Ashamed of Liking Them, so it's like different and stuff. 0330 123 1215. Have you ever let a child down? I'll tell you why. All summer... I've been promising my nephew Dylan, going to take you to Legoland. He's 4, he's 3.5, into his Lego, going to take you to Legoland. When are you going to take me to Legoland, Uncle Ian? I'm going to take you to Legoland. Got 3 tickets to Legoland, you see, 4 free tickets. I've been planning for the last...
Do they expire at some point?
They expired on Saturday. Saturday was the last day. So we finally looked at his tickets, and me and Fandango, my girlfriend, went, well, let's take him this week, in 2 weeks. Friday. Take him on Friday the 7th, okay? So we phoned up and we said, hey, we're going to take you to Legoland Friday. Yeah, Legoland, fantastic. He was very excited and he was all over the place. Thursday evening, coming home from a miserable day's work, I don't know what I was doing, and on the bus, thought, I just check what time Legoland opens tomorrow. On the iPhone, hang on a second. No, hang on. Legoland shut! It was shut on the Friday, Davis.
You should have extended your ticket for an extra day.
Well, the wonderful thing was we managed to work it all out so that we could go on Saturday instead. But my sister couldn't come and her husband had to come instead, and it got a little bit fraught, a little bit tense in the Lee household. But I had a 3.5-year-old boy in tears, absolutely hating me. So that's why we're asking tonight, have you ever let down a child? I can see the phones have gone absolutely ballistic on these magical topics this evening. 0330 123 1215. We will come back to The Merchant and Ryan too, and who knows, maybe... I'm sounding a bit too slick tonight. I don't know what's...
You are. There's a lot of fast talking going on. Let's play a record and see if we can slow it down.
Yes, please, sir. Thank you. It's the yes, isn't it?
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show is Absolute Radio.
I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find. Oh dear, Rusty Pipes. Is there an actor called Rusty Pipes, or did I dream that?
I think you dreamt it. You're not thinking of Rusty Lee.
No, Rusty Lee was the chef on GMTV who got booted out for product placement. She kept going, and have a look at this. I'm using this lovely oil from such and such. I wonder where she is. We should get... All right, this is what I want. Before the end of the year, before my contract expires, I want Rusty Lee and the Soup Dragons on this show. Can we do that?
I think Rusty Lee's a possibility, actually.
But the Soup Dragons, they're way out of our league. We got Gutenberg this week. I'm actually quite nervous. There's a screening of... I can't go. It's not this week, the week after. I think it's on the Wednesday.
17th of November.
Is it 17th? I thought it was the 19th.
I'll check the emails, yeah.
1/10. There's Gutenberg's got a 10th going next week, where he's screening Police Academy and introducing it and stuff.
Yeah. He'll be on the stage introducing it, and then...
It's in Bromley or Balham or...
I'm getting the details.
We're getting the details. And I would love to go. I don't think I can go because I think I'm doing a gig that night. But how cool would that be? Gutenberg introducing the Police Academy. I wonder if it's the slightly racist version that they made, or the toned down, sanitised version that they show on ITV at 5:45.
There'll be an edit of it.
There's 2 very, very naughty bits in there. If you watch the DVD, it's like, oh, really? I say, how naughty. Gutenberg is going to be on the show next week. We're recording an interview Thursday morning. If you've got any questions you want me to ask him, you can email them in by going to absoluteradio.co.uk and whatever, or call in tonight, 0330 123 1215. We're also going, have you ever let down a child? And don't be ashamed of liking them. It's The Merchant!
Good evening, stranger.
Good evening, stranger.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm perking up a little bit. I just feel a little bit, down about the whole... thing. Do you know what, Merchant? My career's not gone quite the way I'd expected it to, and today it's just really hit home that I'm just a bloke.
I know how you feel, stranger.
Well, you're. Hang on a second. Do you know how I feel? Because of course you are 14 years old.
Yes, I do, stranger.
Okay.
My life isn't really going as well as I thought it would.
Oh well, and it's probably all downhill for you. If you muff up that maths exam this week, you screwed.
Pretty much, stranger.
Pretty much. Anyway, I was talking to the merchant, dear listener, on thewireless.net. You can go there now and hang out. Are you on thewireless.net now, merchant?
No, I'm afraid I have gone off, stranger, and I'm not sure if I'm able to come on again.
Okay, well, but if you want to go and talk to other people on the internet, then go to onthewireless.net. I'll be giving out more. Get a pen and paper tonight, because I'm going to give out a lot of web addresses for some fun things you can find on the internet. But I was on there before the show, and the merchant, you came up with some topics for me, didn't you?
Yes, I did, stranger.
Would you like... I tell you what, we've got Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
Good evening.
Good evening, my love. The world record holder, I believe.
Good evening, honourable record holder, stranger.
Evening, Merchant.
Now, Merchant, should I read these topics to Ryan and see which ones he kind of, sniffs at?
I do not mind, stranger, as it is your show.
Okay, or would you rather do it?
I actually can't remember them all, to be honest.
Okay, well, these are the topics, Ryan, that the merchant gave me. Let me know if any of these pique your... if you're listening at home and you got to talk about it, 0330 123 1215. First one, there's quite a few here. Some are good, some are, First one, Ryan.
Yep.
These are the merchant's topics. Have you ever had an embarrassing incident on stage or in the middle of a really important meeting?
Yeah, that's good. I like that one.
Well, have you?
I haven't, no.
Okay, so you can't... Okay, well, it's not that good because you can't answer. Okay. Now, this one I don't think we can ask, but I'll say it. Which celebrity, politician, or remotely famous person would you like to assassinate? I don't think we can ask that one, Merchant.
Don't think Ofcom would be pleased.
No, they wouldn't. Now, this is my favourite, right? This next one I'm about to say is genius, okay? What's the best time of your life you've had in a forest?
In a forest?
It's a very specific topic there. The best time of your life you've had in a forest.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not going for that one. Okay, a few more. What place in the Vinny, a.k.a. the world, would you like to buy?
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, that could...
well, no, Ryan, I'm not just saying these to you so you go, yeah, that's a good one. I'm saying them to you to see if you can talk about them.
Oh, right. I want the Dubai islands that look like palm trees.
Were you in a clique or a gang at school?
Yeah, a very childish one. We was the Power Rangers group at school.
These aren't working, Merchant. What's the most revolutionary invention from between the years 1066 and 2008?
That's a bit cliched, that one, though.
Yeah, it's such a wide bracket of time, though.
Well, I didn't want to go from 1750 to 2008 as everything was probably invented then.
Yeah, you're right. Well, of course, we all know the answer to that is Bluetooth.
Obviously.
And who on earth gives us stuff about politics?
No one.
Hey,
not me.
no, well, have you not enjoyed it this week? America has, for the first time ever in its life, they've elected Obama as president.
Well, that's good.
That's great news.
Yes, it is. Finally, we have someone who has something in common with me.
Well, Merchant, thanks for calling.
No problem, stranger.
Ryan, was there any point to your call?
Yeah, I wanted... Have you still got your countdown button?
I have. We'll have to play it after a little bit of Dave Edmonds, though. Is that all right?
Yeah, I want that and do an announcement.
OK, well, after Dave Edmonds, there'll be some countdown music, and Ryan will do an announcement. Ooh! Girls talk! Girls talk! Girls talk! Come on! Dave Edmonds. Girls talk! 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 That's a good song, man. I think I made it a little bit catchier than it actually was. I've been pulling my cardigan up so much the sleeves have stretched. Ryan!
Yes?
Here it comes!
Welcome to the on-air Iain Lee's Absolute Radio tribute page from Facebook. Tonight, we are telling your top 30 listeners list callers to call in. Number 3, 5, 13, 17, 23, 28. If you do not, you will be booted off the list. Remember, call in, claim your place, and vote someone off. If you want to get on the list, put your name on the waiting list and you'll be on next week.
I've not got a clue what he was talking about.
I think now he's got his own podcast listeners to your show,
no.
and he's encouraging people to phone in our show.
Yeah.
And say
happening?
Want to save their place. So they're doing it sort of quietly off the record.
Well, what's happening is I know that there is a Facebook group, right, for this show. There's a list on there. There's also the top 50 podcast list group on Facebook. Now, when our top 5 podcast list gets put on the website, those top 50 are at number 5 in that list. So I don't know which list he was representing. It's very confusing.
But they're not taking it that seriously.
No.
That's the point.
Andy's in Bradford.
All right, Ian.
Word up, Andy. How's it going?
Not so bad, thank you.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Yeah, remember some time ago you said you watched the film Event Horizon?
Oh, is that the one with Bruce Willis?
No. Out in spaceship, big spinny thing, entering into hell or something.
What? I don't remember ever saying anything like this at all.
Yeah, you've got it on your Sky Plus.
Oh, has it got Sam Neill in it?
Yes.
I watched the first 25 minutes and turned it off.
Oh, I think it was guff.
I thought it was absolute cack.
All right. What about things?
No, why do you ask, Andy? I've disappointed you there. Why?
Because I thought it was an excellent film. I thought he'll like that.
I thought it was too wordy and trying to be too clever, and I don't think Sam Neill's as good an actor as he thinks he is.
Yeah,
and so then I watched the one with Bruce Willis where he goes and blows up a meteorite. I tried to watch Southland Tales as well the other week. What a load of old cack that is. Absolute cack.
Can I just say about one of the merchants' topics?
Oh, yes. Oh, OK. Which one? Yes, the forest.
Have you ever been embarrassing situation on stage?
Embarrassing incident on stage or in the middle of a meeting? Yes.
On stage, this was. Well,
go on.
Goes back a while. It was when I was at sort of primary school, middle school age. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. We need to let's get some appropriate music. Hang on a second.
Good.
Here we go. Yes.
Anyway, we had to do a fun run, or a cross country, I should say, around the village and back. It's quite about a mile long. Anyway, me and my friend decided we'd go to the sweet shop on the way.
Yeah.
You know, like you do.
Yeah.
We got caught, right? And the next day, the teacher brought us up in front of the class, into the headmaster, in front of the whole assembly.
Right.
And he gave us a real big smack round the arse.
What? In front of everyone?
Yeah.
They were allowed to do that in those days?
They were, you see. And I, right, with fear and shock...
No.
Yeah.
You didn't?
I had to, mate.
Oh, no, on stage?
Yeah.
Oh, how old were you?
I must have been about 9.
You did a wee-wee on stage. It was a wee-wee, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a big one.
Oh, man alive. And then, of course, you got... you went home with your... hang on a second. You went home with all of your friends, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you sang a lonely, lonely song with your school choir that went a bit like this.
Hang on, then.
This is Andy's school. Andy and his school choir after he weed on the stage when he got a leathering from the headmaster. What a good recording there. Let's take...
Memories, eh?
Memories. I've got a recording of my school choir somewhere. We used to sing slightly more up-tempo things. Where is it? Oh, yeah, we did... This is my school choir. This is the kind of stuff we did. The kid on the cymbals wasn't very good. He was a bit cack-handed.
Yeah.
They gave him the cymbals because they wanted him at the back, so you couldn't see him. A bit weird looking. Make it real good, friend. But there's passion there. There's passion. You get the idea. Let's take another call, then we'll play. Oh, we've got the Stranglers coming up. That's very exciting. Let's... Christopher from West Wickham.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Terrible, yes. I disappointed a child the other day.
You disappointed a child? Go on.
I stepped on a little girl's foot.
Well, that's not disappointing a child so much as hurting a child.
Disappointing them would not be apologising.
Well, if you're a child, you can imagine it. You go out thinking you're going to come back... You know,
Christopher, is your mouth anywhere near the mouthpiece of that telephone?
No, it's a rubbish phone.
Well, then there we go. Come on.
It's the best I've got, Ian.
It's well, shout.
I'm a student now. I can't afford anything.
Oh, I'm a student nonsense. You're off your face on hashish and hookers. No, hang on, that's me. Anyway, right, yes. So why did you stand on their foot?
Well, because they were sort of running around, and then.
Just to clarify, although he sounds 50, he's now 19.
19 years old. 0330 123 1215. Thank you for that, Christopher. We'll speak to Imran and Poppy and Robert and whatever after this.
How many times have you woken up and prayed for the rain?
Iain Lee, The Sunday Night Show, Absolute Radio.
This is a Beatles song, Davis. Do you know what song it is?
It sounds like Paperback Writer.
You got it right, yeah. Paperback Writer. Which we're playing later, I believe, if I've read that correctly. Yes, we are, which is good stuff. Always nice to have a bit of psychedelic Beatle. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We are asking for your questions for Steve Guttenberg, who is coming in on Thursday to do a pre-record. Didn't want to come in on a Sunday night, a little bit disappointing, but never mind, we'll make the most of it. Do I need to bring him a cake or anything? Do we bring him a cake?
Maybe bring him a policeman's hat. That might make him feel a
He'll
bit
like
home.
that, wouldn't he? He'd like that, because he did the films. He did the films about the policemen.
Or maybe a baby or something.
Things, don't be ashamed of liking them. I've come out and said, yes, you know, I've listened to a lot of Barry Manilow this week, and what the hell, he's flipping good. I made it through the rain. One of the best songs ever. I don't think I've got it on my iPod, actually. I've listened to vinyl this week. I've been...
The crackle of vinyl.
The crackle...
You sound a bit like old Bob Harris.
Yeah, well, exactly. I've been digging the vinyl. I've realised I've got a lot of records that I haven't got on CD, including some Barry Manilow, including the Carl Wilson solo LPs as well, dear listener. And I've been listening to them this week and flipping it. Even listened to a bit of Bob Dylan last night, Desire. Side one.
Very nice.
Then I got bored and went to bed. But, so, 0330 123 1215. Have you ever let down a child? And then I did rattle off a list of the merchant's topics. Ever had an embarrassing incident on the stage or in the middle of a really important meeting? Best time of your life you've had in a forest? Were you in a clique or a gang at school? And who on earth gives a stuff about politics?
The merchant's topics seem to be doing better than ours, which
yeah,
is
I know.
a bit worrying.
This is the thing here. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. After 11, I have pen and paper because I'm going to be giving out lots of like web addresses and stuff of things that you should go and have a look and listen to that I've been doing this week. But also, or just go and download the podcast from iTunes tomorrow, and it'll all be there. Who first? Robert.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Robert. What can I do for you, my friend?
A couple of things, mate. I was just wondering, did you ever get around to see that film that I recommended to you when you was looking for a frightening film, The Changeling, remember? Because I haven't heard you mention anything about it.
Which film was it? The Changeling?
Yeah, the George C. Scott one, and did you think it was crud?
I didn't see it. I've got it.
I knew you wouldn't.
No. I've got it in... my diary's in the back of my girlfriend's car, but I've got it written in the back of my diary with a list of other films, and every time I rent a film out, I go through that list. I will get to it, my friend. I will.
You can get an HMV for about £3 now, eh?
I've stopped buying DVDs.
I don't blame you.
I've stopped buying them and I've chucked away, literally in the last month, I've chucked away or sold on eBay or taken to charity shops, literally about 100 DVDs.
Really?
Yeah, because I just don't buy. I don't watch them.
I know them now, yeah.
And I've got loads of them with box sets, like TV box sets. The thing is, once I've watched them, I'm never going to watch them again, am I? Really?
Nah, but well, yeah.
You say it's nice to have, but it takes up a lot of room. So you know, I'm not. So I'm getting rid of them. So even though it's, and also, I get free DVDs from an online rental because of a muff up. I did a horrible day's work for them 4 years ago. I won't mention it now because they're not paying me. 4 years ago, and they said, we'll give you free DVDs for 6 months. 4 years later, I'm still getting those free DVDs. Thank you.
Wicked.
Anyway, Robert, what else, sir?
And also, on the merchant's topics, embarrassing moments.
Oh, yeah, OK, go on then.
This weren't on the stage or in a pub meeting, but it was in a doctor's waiting room. Does that count?
Well, technically it doesn't, but you know what? Go on, just this once, we'll bend it for you.
I'm sitting there with all these old crusts, coughing and spluttering and feeling ill, as you do.
Yeah, as you do in a doctor's.
Reading the crap magazines that were there, like, what was it, Elle or whatever it was, some magazine. Anyway, and I happened to fall open at a certain lingerie advertisement.
Oh, well done, good lad, yeah.
Yeah, and I've got ever so slightly aroused.
Oh, you did? He's telling a story about having a chubby in a doctor's.
No. And all of a sudden, I called my name out. And I've got to stand up. You know they're so bored.
Oh, we really don't need to hear any more of that.
They didn't need a magazine rack after that.
Did he just tell a story about achieving an erection in a doctor's waiting room?
It was childish.
But Tim Shaw's on Fridays and Saturdays. He's confused, but this isn't the filth we deal with. He does all the mucky stuff with the sexy ladies and stuff like that. Why can't we get some sexy ladies in like Tim Shaw does?
We deal with sort of wannabe filth, and he actually gets the filth.
I want the real filth. Can I come in one Friday and watch Tim doing his show? Well, he can... well, I do... Dear listener, I apologise for...
He actually had that satanic slut in last night.
I know he did, yeah, yes. I say I know, only because you told me earlier on. What was I doing last night? What was I doing last night? Do you know what? On Friday, I went to bed at 9:15.
Respect.
I was in bed at 9:15, man. I was knackered.
That's what happens when the BBC acts all their evening shows.
Yeah, exactly. I was knackered. Poppy!
Hello.
Hello, Poppy. I'm sorry you had to listen to that filthy, filthy phone call before that. That was obscene, and you know that's an Ofcom job if ever I heard one. Anyway, Poppy, let's not dwell on it. Let's move on.
Yes, I've got a coded message.
Away you go.
Wah! Bye, Teletubbies. Good night.
There we go. There's Poppy there. Been on the line for 20 minutes, waiting to deliver that 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Imran!
Hello.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Okay, you?
Yeah, I'm all right, thanks.
Cool. Well, I would have called in, but Davis didn't call me back, so yeah, first time.
You have called in?
No, I would have called in last time, but Davis didn't call me back.
Do you know why he didn't call you back?
Why?
Because he probably thought, no disrespect, that you sounded like you were going to be a cack call. His job, one of his many jobs, one of his 3 jobs, is to, 2.5, is to differentiate between who's going to be good and who... Now, the reason you got on today, Imran, do you want to know why?
Why?
Not many calls. Simple as. Them's the facts. Them's the facts. Don't take it personally. All it means is try harder. Try harder.
All right.
But you're on now, so this is like an audition. This is like the X Factor for you, Imran, as a caller. If you make it tonight, it means you can come back next week and do another thing, which is good. So let's have no music for this. This is Imran's first on-air call to Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. Imran, away you go.
Oh, well, I just called up to talk about the topics. What was the merchant's topics?
It's not off to a cracking start. Ever had an embarrassing incident on stage or in the middle of a really important meeting?
No.
The best time of your life you had in a forest?
When I fell face first into a swamp.
Right, Imran, you have never in your life fallen face first into a swamp, have you?
Yes, I have.
Imran?
I was in year 6. We were on the trip to Wales.
I'll stop you there. I don't think... Davis, you can... Wales doesn't have swamps, does it? Are there swamps in Wales? The Amazon...
I thought they call them bogs or
the
marshes.
The Amazon... Oh, yes, plenty... The swamps in Wales? No, Imran, I'm afraid you are... hang on a second, I should have had this queued up. Of course I should have, but I'm afraid this is for you, my friend. No, not in the slightest.
That might go on the podcast, actually.
Oh, yes.
Do you want that one on the podcast?
That was a good one, because that's the... So we got 2 podcasts, and I do urge you to go and subscribe to both. Yes, our figures are up, but O'Connell's sneaking up behind, so let's get more. Let's get more for us.
That could go on the mini podcast. That was a moment of radio gold.
And the mini podcast is going to be, I believe, for a very good reason, even shorter than last week's mini podcast.
I think what they're doing is trying to... What they really want is 10 seconds of gold. I think they're trying to find the best 10 seconds of the show.
So listen to that. And for both podcasts, the short one and the long one, we have recorded bonus material, the likes of which you will never hear on the radio, because it was us muffing up the studio, actually, to be honest. Let's go... look, someone who wants to inspire me. It's Sarah.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Hello, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not bad at all, thanks. So, I thought I'd ring up and try and inspire you.
Try and what?
Inspire you?
Inspire me, OK.
Give you a kickstart so that you can...
What have you got in your mouth?
Nothing, it's just very dry. My tongue?
OK.
My tongue.
Have a sip of water. So a sip of water.
No, I can manage until the end.
I'll have a sip of water then. Hang on a second.
You have a sip of water.
There we go. My mouth is lubricated. OK, Sarah, so inspire me.
All right, well, I didn't know how to. I just thought the fact that I rang up, because you said, I bet no one will ring in. So I thought, well, I will ring in, and I am trying to inspire you. So you can start writing jokes again.
But all you're doing... no disrespect, Sarah. What you've done, you've not inspired me. You've actually de-spired me because you've shown a mirror to my failings and my problems. You've lifted a mirror to those failings and problems so I can see them. And it's not just a normal mirror, it's the reverse side of a shaving mirror, so they're all magnified. Great. No, that's bad. No.
Did I do all that?
Yeah, no, that's a bad thing.
That's fantastic, though.
No. That's a bad thing.
Okay, that's still fantastic.
Well, no.
Bad doesn't have to be wrong.
Well, no, bad is not good, is it?
Well, it all depends on which way you look at it.
Well, I'm looking at it as bad.
Okay.
So by its literal very definition...
So are you saying I shouldn't have rung up?
Good. Well, no. I'm saying if you were ringing up to inspire me...
Yeah.
You have failed.
It's the thought that counts, isn't it?
Well, no. But you've not put... Again, no disrespect. You've not put...
the thought. I couldn't do it for you, but the thought...
The thought...
There.
You've literally put no thought into this phone call, though, have you?
That's right, absolutely
Right,
none.
so the thought doesn't count.
So I rang you because I wanted to talk to you.
Right, but
which is nice, isn't it?
Not for me. The thought... No.
Well, I'm sorry. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's tomorrow, isn't there?
We're not talking tomorrow. I'm busy. I'm doing the Radio Academy thing with Rory
You're not on
Jones.
the radio anyway, silly.
No. Okay. Well, thanks for de-spiring me.
Okay,
and freaking me out. Wow.
That's a toss-up between her and Imran for the podcast now. Those two are leading the way. We're looking for the call of the night.
Oh, dear.
Sarah in Kensington.
Oh, man.
And Imran.
What's the next song's only short, so we've got time for another caller. We've got the squeeze coming next. Let's go to Ronnie. Hello, Ronnie.
Hello, Ian.
Mate, can you help me, please? I'm actually a little bit scared to go out. Davis, will you walk me to my car after the show tonight? I'm a little bit worried that tonight's going to be the night. It's going to be John Lennon returning to the Dakota Building in 1980. You know, it's
nice.
Well, no, not nice. He got shot, Ronnie. He got shot. Remember, Mark Chapman put bullets in him.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Dad.
What?
Right. Yes, son. Do you like 12:15? No, it's 5:15.
Is this the start of a joke?
Is that 5:15? No, it's absolute extreme. I thought it was 0107. No, 5:15.
I think it's the shipping forecast.
Dad, it's 0107. By the who? No. My maths are really bad, so is it 5:15? Yes, son. Please play. I'm confused. Keep on rocking. Thanks, Maddie. Aged 0107, I think. Cracking show.
What? Now, I remember...
Okay, we now have 3 for the podcast.
I remember reading a while ago that there was a terrorist organisation were threatening to spike the UK's water supply with LSD. I'm assuming that threat has been carried out today, because I have drunk some water, and the last 15 minutes remind me of the third year at college, when it was all, I could hear colours, I could see music. What the hell was the last 15 minutes about? I've got no flipping idea.
We just need to say thank you to Imran, Sarah, and is it Russ? Or Ross?
Oh, man alive. OK, right, well, we will take a breather now, because I need to go outside, and I'm going to start smoking. And, Davis, you can come back on the smoking way. We're going to start smoking, and hopefully that will bring some sense into our lives. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We are talking about things. I know if you've just tuned in, you wouldn't believe it, but we are actually talking about things. I will remind you what those things are after a bit of this. Thank you. Unbelievable.
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show. Hello. Absolute Radio.
Not a clue what's been happening tonight, if I'm completely honest. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. I mentioned I was going to give out some websites and stuff. If you want to go... Vinny, who calls in from time to time... Has he called in tonight yet, Davis?
Not yet, no.
OK, he's probably
ashamed of the YouTube.
He went out and did. I went out with him in the week and did some vox popping, some filming, where he went round and asked people. He asked them when 9/11 was. 9 out of 10 people didn't know the answer. If you want to see that, then I suggest you go to youtube.com/The Real Iain Lee, and you can see that and other bits and pieces there. And also, I recorded a podcast with Vinny on that day. I recorded 2, but one got deleted by accident, shall we say. And if you want to go and listen to the podcast, then go to iainlee.libsyn, LIBSYN.com. iainlee.libsyn.com and youtube.com/The Real Iain Lee. Them's the bits and pieces. If you want to go and chat on the website as well, on thewireless.net. Stuff, innit? No one's called in with any questions for Steve Guttenberg. Have we booked Guttenberg for no reason whatsoever?
Yeah, no one's buying this. But the film is on the 19th, by the way. The screening is on the 19th.
And where was it? Bromley?
Yeah, it's Police Academy.
Oh, it's a good film.
It's going to be...
Anyway, he's coming. I will tell him I sat through all 7. He's doing pantomime is the reason he's coming in. But we may talk about that, but I'll mainly be telling him I sat through all 7 Police Academy films. And let's see. I bet he gives me his phone number, and we end up becoming mates as a result of that.
That'll be fun. That will open the floodgates towards Hightower and everybody else.
I tell him that I've seen all 7 films. He will look at me exactly as I was looking at Sarah from Kensington. Then that exact.
He'll think there's something a little bit strange about you.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you've got no questions for him, then you haven't. But I would like you to call in with stuff. Ever let down a child? Don't be ashamed of liking them. I've come out as a Manilow fan. 0330 123 1215. If no one picks that up, I'm dropping that one as well. It's the merchant's topics. Right, the merchant is a 14-year-old kid who's got a maths GCSE or something coming up this week, or some coursework or something to do with that. And his topics are going down better than me. I'm 35 years old. I've been doing this for like 4 years. I'm a professional. And no one's going for me topics. The merchant's topics, if you're interested, are... Have you ever had an embarrassing incident on stage or in a meeting? The best time of your life you've had in a forest. My friend owns a bit of forest.
How much of the forest?
Like a few acres, like 5
trees?
acres. 5 acres or something. He went and bought it. You can go and buy bits of forest. He goes there camping with his son and stuff.
And does he put a little barrier around?
Well, there's a fence around it.
Stop trespassers.
Well, there's a fence, but I don't quite know if he's allowed to carry a gun. I think it's like having your own country, so you can make up your own laws, I think. They've got their own laws in Legoland, which I did finally go to.
They've got their own laws in Legoland?
Oh, no, maybe
Are you sure about that?
Maybe I dreamt that last night, actually. It is good there, though. It's all Lego and stuff. It's brilliant. It's flipping brilliant. And what was his other thing? Oh, that was it. Those are the merchants' topics. I can feel I should keep trying to ban the word topic, but I've already said it 50 times in the last 5 minutes. Oh, all right. Forget this, because this is coming up next, right? Now it's Kiss. One of the greatest bands in the world. It's 80s Kiss, so they're not wearing makeup. They're a little bit lame, but it's still Kiss, OK? So, that's... Can I have that as a hotkey, please?
You may.
Thank you.
Would you like me to replace the Start Me Up one?
No, keep them both. Keep them both.
OK, we're running out of space, but
we've got loads on page 1. Look, there we go. Fantastic. Right, I'm just getting ready for it. Theo?
Yeah?
Are you ready for this?
I've never been more ready for anything.
Good lad, this is just for you. I hate jazz, but I love jazz interpretations of the Beatles. So that's what this is. So Paul O'Grady's got a daughter. He's got a daughter. Can you...
Why are you so surprised by that?
Because because I always thought he was... Well, he is. I know that gay people can have children. Of course they can. But he's gay, isn't he? Paul O'Grady's gay.
Not necessarily. How do you know that? Has he told you that?
Oh, come on, Davis.
Well, there are some people who are very camp. Has Paul O'Grady told you?
Paul O'Grady has not told me he's gay. I've always assumed.
Therefore.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. Should never make assumptions, but I assumed. Okay, but it surprised me to discover that he had... Two things have blown my mind this week. First of all, turn my world completely upside down. First of all, Paul O'Grady has a daughter. Secondly, Pizza Hut is now Pasta Hut.
That's true. That happened a while ago, though.
But I've only just kind of noticed it. I don't... Because some of the Pizza Huts are still Pizza Huts. And they're not all Pasta Huts.
Yeah. It's like walking down a high street and it's like finding a golden ticket at Pasta Hut. Usually Pizza Huts. the drama of our lives.
Well, it's just my world has been a little bit, it's like, ooh, it's like an episode of Sliders where he slides to a different dimension.
Trouble in suburbia.
Trouble in big town, little China. Theo!
Yes.
Yo.
Yo.
0330 123 1215, by the way, is the telephone number if you... We're thinking, Theo...
Yeah?
Of dropping win, win or lose.
That'll be controversial.
Well, it will be. Maybe we should have a little kind of votage. I tell you what, the only thing we've been sent tonight. I'll tell you the two things we've got tonight. This is, for those who don't know, this is a competition where we give away the stuff that we've been sent. Oh, this looks. Hang on. So we've been sent this CD by a band called Namaste, and it looks a bit pony. I'm not listening to it, but it doesn't. Let's have a quick look at their bump. We are Namaste, a London-based rock band. Well, hang on, let's have a little listen to this, because this might be... I might have discovered that...
You have started a trend here of playing unsigned bands.
Well, it's taken a while, but people have actually... Yeah, I'm the new John Peel.
Yeah, through a feeature, we're actually breaking bands now.
I'm probably breaking some sort of rule here at Absolute Radio. But right, okay, so this is Namaste, right?
Yeah.
Oh, flipping heck, no thank you. Right. So that's what I've been saying. That was a stinker, wasn't it? No, I'm sure they're lovely lads, but...
That was you got a window into the world of A&R there.
Oh,
that's what happens to every record company. They go, play 3
seconds.
seconds.
I've been sent this, right? Now, this is genuinely very good, right? Again, it's someone plugging something, but it's well done to them. Ian, here is a prize for your win, win or lose. So we've called it win, win or loose. This is what this poster of. It's of a podcast that this guy does with his mate James.
It's a poster of a podcast?
It's Ross and James. And they made this, right? And this is actually really good, right? That's pretty good, isn't it?
Creeping with Armstrong.
Creeping with Armstrong, a ticket to nothingness, 2 men, a world of trivia, the fate of humanity. And, the podcast, who knows what it's like? Well, I do like people doing their own podcast. I think that's one of the exciting things. I'm having a chat with someone next week or the week after, right? About setting up my own radio station, right? I shouldn't say this on Absolute because I get in trouble. But it means I can... If I'm, bored on a Saturday afternoon, 3 o'clock, I can go online and do my own radio show for an hour with swears and everything. Just do it. Send out an email.
Nice.
Send out go on Facebook. I'm going to be doing a radio show in 10 minutes. Tune in. And people can phone me up and whatever. No money in it,
What line do they phone you on?
Well, this is it. I'm speaking to some people who claim they can set up a thing on my computer where it gives out a number and it gives out a text number and...
Is it one of those numbers?
I don't know.
I think it might start 09 or something.
Sex line. That's right. I'm operating... I keep getting sent texts from... I can't even say who they're from. There's such a vulgar title. Hang on a second. Yes, line 2.
Oh, Mandy, you gave and you gave without taking. Lee listens to Barry.
He knows the words, though. That's the thing. I admitted earlier in the show that I quite like Barry Manilow. I think he's pretty good. Anyway, yes, Theo Watkins. Come on, you've been sat on the line for ages. You've not actually told me anything yet. You've just left me wittering on like a fool.
Oh, well, sorry. I believe I'm on Ryan's little Facebook list, so I should be keeping my place there.
Right, well done. You've done that.
Yes, thanks very much. But get out of the way. I embarrassed myself on stage, right? What I did was...
The merchant's topics, yeah, go on.
I said the most offensive word in the English language on stage once in a drama class.
Now, were you doing it as part of an improvisation, or were you doing it you were angry?
Yeah, and it just came out.
You dropped the C-bomb. We can allude to it as much as that. Okay.
Yep, there was gasps, and I was ostracised for about 2 weeks.
Wow, not by your peers, surely. Surely your friends would have gone, "Hey, nice one. You said you did the strong swear in front of Miss, didn't they?"
It was like Manuel Gate. My friends stuck by me. There were a few people saying, it was funny, it was funny.
Were you forced to apologise to the whole school on the stage again?
Yeah, I was, yeah.
I did a stand-up gig
for 12 weeks.
I did a stand-up gig a while ago and I dropped the C-bomb. And it's like a comedy club. And you think in a comedy club that, pretty much anything goes. Silence. And one woman actually went, and it kind of threw me. And I went, "You weren't offended by that?" She went, "Yes, I was. You just dropped the bomb. You can't say that."
Did she say that man over there's annoyed as well?
Yeah. Yes.
Don't watch Tim Vine.
Tim Vine doesn't do it, does he?
No, I'm saying if you don't like the C-bomb, go and watch Tim Vine.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Go and watch Tim Vine. I watched Lee Mack this week, and he was... Anyway, enough of that. Well, so you were embarrassed and you were shamed, Theo?
Yes, it was... Oh, it was awful.
It was awful. Thank you for that, sir. Let's go to Russ. Hello, Russ.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Number 3 on the Iain Lee tribute page on Facebook.
There's so many pages. Which is which?
This is Ryan's page.
Okay, right, yes.
I've got to mention that. Couple of things. I'm 42.
Well done.
My first ever gig.
Yeah.
On Friday.
Whoa, hang on a second. We need a moment to let that sink in. We have a 42-year-old man on the line who went to his first ever gig last week?
On Friday.
On Friday. What was so powerful that you had to be drawn out of your 42 years away from live music to actually go and see this?
Oh, Queen were my childhood heroes.
Right.
And they were the best band ever.
So who did you go and see, though?
So disappointed, I actually walked out.
Oh! Well done, sir. Well, first of all, of course, it's not Queen that you went to see. It was some horrible...
It was Brian May and Roger Taylor.
Which isn't. That's only 50% of Queen. John Deacon has had the decency to say, do you know what, fellas?
Yes.
I don't need the money that much.
Absolutely.
I don't need to touch that dirty satanic penis. Because that's what they're doing. They got that fella from Bad Company or Free or from wherever he is singing.
Paul Rogers.
No, what's his Paul
Paul Roger Taylor. And so you went to see them, did you, Russ?
I did. 50 quid a ticket.
Oh, flipping it. And why... OK, what was... So, did we mention this? Whoever walked out of a gig? Did we do that the other week?
We did, yeah. I think we've done it twice now.
OK, so why were they so bad that you had to leave?
They were so bad. Actually, the first 10 minutes were Queen songs. They were pretty good.
Yeah.
The next hour and a half was a load of rubbish.
Was it the new album?
It was the new rubbish.
Yeah. And then they came back for like a medley at the end, did they, of Queen songs?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Oh,
I walked out. Rubbish.
Russ, have you got a message? Because I know that Brian May... Brian Taylor listens to this as well, but unfortunately he's just a bloke. Brian May does listen to this show, Russ. Have you got any message for them?
He's not the best rock star standing still.
Russ, listen, thanks very much. Get your hair cut. He still has that strange perm. All right, Davis, guess what Beatles song this is? You'll never guess it. I know what it is and I can't hear it. Got it just on that bit. Ignore this bit. Here we go.
It is on the tip of my tongue, hang on. I'm doing the melody. They're not going anywhere near it. They're still sniffing around the melody. No ideas? No.
0330 123 1215. This is one of the Beatles' biggest hits. If you know what this is, in jazzed up form, 0330 123 1215. We'll take your calls after the Blue Tones of all people.
Where did you go?
This is Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
We were trying to guess what this is. 0330 123 1215. It's a Beatles song. Have we got any answer phone messages this week?
We do, yeah.
Where are they? I can't see them on my thing.
They're not in the usual place. They're on the same page, but at the top.
What page? I don't know what page it normally is. You're saying it, so...
let me just...
Oh, there we go. I can see it. Number. Yes, I've got it. Well, let's play these out now. We're not doing win, win or lose. Let's do these. These are the answer phone messages. 0330 123 1215 is the number you call now, and you can leave a message on the answer phone now if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to. I'm here. But you can call any time during the week, and the best ones get played out now.
And now it's time for Iain Lee's answer phone messages. Cheesecake. Hi Iain, it's Jay. Is it Ghostbusters 2?
Hello. Do you like Coronation Street? I do. Hi, I'm Rob Binet, President of the Coronation Street Fan Club. If you're like-minded like me and like Coronation Street, why not send a friend request to me on Facebook? That's Rob Binet, Coronation Street's #1 fan.
Yes, hello, it's Stephen Murdoch again. Iain, I understand you're still having problems with your export. If you want, pop round again with my big tool, and you can try and have a go on it. Anyway, give me a ring back if you need my help. Bye-bye.
I've got a dirty cheesecake.
Hello, I'm Janice Long. And next week, I've got the Japanese quartet that played recorder. The Caracorder Quartet, or whatever they're called. They're on my show next week. How's about that then?
Hello Iain, I'm just watching porn and I thought I'd ring you. It reminds me of you. Your sexy manliness turns me on. I love you, Ian. Too much natural light in your rooms? Decor in your house drab and dreary? Then come down to Rob's Ginger Curtain Showroom. These bright late 80s throwback style curtains will ruin any room guaranteed. That's Rob's Ginger Curtains, as seen on Coronation Street and used by the One Show's Iain Lee.
Barack Obama. Hello, Mr. Lee. It's Russell here from your spinning class. Hope you enjoyed the first session. It's very good to see you there. Just that we found a leather posing pouch in the changing rooms after the session, which we assume that it must be yours because we looked at the state of it and it's quite obvious that you've got it dirty. Hi Ian, I'd just like to put a message out for the driver of a large red tractor who was on the A40 between Oxford and Cheltenham at around 4 p.m. today on Wednesday, November the 5th. My message for him is, you are for costing me about an hour of my life with your pathetic, slow driving. Thank you.
Jimmy Nail! Jimmy Nail! Jimmy!
More cheesecake.
Paperback writer.
Beatles stereo really is the worst stereo ever, isn't it? I mean, Beatles, greatest band. Well, come on, let's not mess around. But the stereo is like, I know it's like early days of stereo, but even George Martin must have gone, this is awful, what we're doing here, by putting drums and vocals and guitars in one ear, and then McCartney in the other ear. It's just insane, isn't it?
It's difficult to work with.
It's the worst ever. Just get all the Beatles. I don't think you can get the CDs in mono, can you? You should be able to bring it out in mono, for goodness sakes, because it's awful. That's my Beatles rant over for the day. But otherwise, excellent song. Kyle!
Oh, Ian, how you doing?
Oh, Kyle, from a very flaccid start to the show, I really think it's picked up pace. And we're steaming ahead with, if not gold, if not silver, then certainly bronze Sony Award-winning material this very evening, Kyle, this very evening.
It's silver. It's definitely silver.
Oh, we're still... Thank you, sir. We're in second place.
We've actually got to put the tape together pretty soon.
Well, give them this. Give them this, sir. I will go around and deliver it myself.
I had a question and something to tell you, if that's okay.
Well, I think we're allowed to do both of those things. Certainly we are. Yes.
Cool. The question is, does Graham still ring up? Have you managed to escape him? Now you switched network.
Graham used to call me on another radio station I worked on, and he was a horrible, dirty old man. He was a pervert. No, he hasn't called me.
Really?
He's not called me in 11 months, no.
Excellent.
Yeah, excellent news indeed.
Cool. And the other thing I was going to say is, when you're on about CAC DVDs before...
Oh, yeah.
Last night, I bought myself a Blu-ray player.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Quite impressed with it, but...
The quality's good, because I've only ever seen Casino Royale in the Blu-ray, and it does look good, but why would you go to the expense, Carl? There's an international credit crunch on at the moment.
Well, you know, we're trying to beat it in Rochdale at the minute.
Okay, so you're the money you're saving on the mortgages, you're spending like they want you to.
Yeah.
Well done, you, sir, well done.
Okay. So Iron Man's really good, but yeah, talking of CAC films, Journey to the Centre of the Earth 3D.
With Brendan Fraser?
Yeah.
Why would any film with the Fraser in is going to stink like a dog's backside? He is one of the worst actors of all time. Was he in George of the Jungle? He was in the film that had potential that I saw on a plane where he lived underground with... not John Voight, Christopher Walken, because they thought there'd been a nuclear war, but there hadn't. Mm-hmm. He's not... What? Kyle, I'm as angry with you as I am with George Martin for mixing the Beatles into really bad stereo. What were you thinking?
Well, you see, it was Blu-ray, and it was...
go away! He's really annoyed me.
I can see you're angry now.
It's what?
Here we go.
What's happened?
You're angry now. It was going on so well.
I'm proper angry, because he's phoned up saying, he's wasted his money. Not only has he wasted his money on Blu-ray, yes, the quality's better, but you know what I mean, so what? Brendan Fraser. Is there any name The Mummy. Is there any name that creates more antipathy and disappointment in the heart of moviegoers than Brendan flippin' Fraser? Brendan Fraser.
I can think of one.
Go on.
I'm not going to say it because I'll let... I think it's Rob phone up and say it for you.
Chris, you're not a fan of Brendan Fraser. Oh, hang on a second. Let's just... Rob has called in. Yes, line 2.
I know one.
Go on.
Ryan Reynolds, your boyfriend!
Thanks, Rob. Yeah. So, Chris, you're not a fan of Fraser, are you? Chris?
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Chris?
Hello, speaking.
Is that Chris speaking?
Yes, it is.
And what can I do for you?
I was ringing up about the themes.
Oh, the what?
The themes.
The themes?
Yeah.
What themes?
The, Oh, think a bit of it.
The what?
Can I say hello to 2 people, please?
No, you can't. You were phoning up about the themes?
Yeah.
What? Hang on a minute, this warrants this. What themes?
The embarrassing themes?
Oh, you mean the topics?
Yeah.
Chris, we're back on business, sir, yes. Ever had an embarrassing incident on stage or in the middle of a really important meeting?
Not in an important meeting. I went for a job interview and
Yeah.
my trousers fell down.
Hang on a minute. Your trousers fell down?
Yes, that's correct.
How?
I don't know.
Were you wearing a belt?
No.
What do you mean they fell down? What, completely down around your ankles?
Yes.
Chris, Chris,
Yeah.
be honest. You have
I am being honest.
You have just made that up. You have just made that up, haven't you, Chris?
Yes.
Thank you very much. He's waited 35 minutes. 35 minutes. Merchant, do you see what you've done?
What have I done?
Well, your topics are better than mine, but we're getting idiots phoning up lying.
I'm very sorry about this incident.
Your topics are going down a storm while mine have sunk to the bottom of the deep blue sea, almost as if they were a ship captained by Lord Brendan Fraser himself.
Well, more people should talk about your topics. I just made them up.
Well, do you know what, Merchant? That's how I get mine, by just making them up. And today, I made up rubbish ones. It's as simple
You were beaten
as
by a
that.
forest.
I was beaten by a forest, yes. The forest is a good topic. Wait,
thank you.
Why have you
Slightly specific.
Yeah, no one's called in for that one, I'll be honest. Why have you called in again, Merchant?
I'd actually like to talk about one of my topics and the incident I've had.
The arrogance of the man! He's called in to talk about his own topics that are doing better than mine. Rubbing my face in it like a naughty dog that's done a doo-doo on the carpet and you rub its nose in it. You're doing that with my topic doo-doo.
I'm extremely sorry.
Which topic would you like to talk about, the Merchant?
The one with the stages or the Stooges.
The stages of the Stooges?
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but do continue, madam.
Madam?
Yes?
Okay, you can call me madam if you want. I have no gender.
Okay.
Okay, I actually fell off stage, to be honest.
Right.
I fell for a set, really.
Yes, you fell through a set. Go on.
Right, I was on stage for my amateur dramatics class.
Yes.
I was doing a play.
Yes.
I had to play as a tramp.
As you do.
Or a homeless person.
Yes, whichever is more politically correct these days.
Yes, I think that one is more politically correct.
Well done.
Yes, and during the rehearsal,
Yes.
the bench I had to sleep on was stuck down.
Yes. Are you okay? It sounds like someone's screwing your thumb into a wall.
Sorry, I'm just trying to be quiet. My dad's gone a bit...
This is you trying to be quiet?
Yes, my dad's gone a bit doo-doo.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Yes, and I was on stage and I did the rehearsal and it was fine. However, when I was actually doing the performance...
Take the last train to Pottsville.
This is Iain Lee. The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
I'm like well hungry all of a sudden. Really hungry. I've not really eaten anything today. Well, no, that is such a lie.
What would you like, if anything?
Well, I'd like a cheese sandwich.
not sure we've got any cheese upstairs.
No, I'm sure we haven't. I haven't got any bread at home. I'll go home. I'll probably have a bit of yoghurt and I'll have kiwi fruit and yoghurt because that's healthy.
I've got some raspberries I'm going to have when I get back.
Ooh, nice. I bought kiwi fruit and I might have kiwi fruit and bananas in yoghurt.
Nice.
Oh, we go healthy. That's the healthy face and voice of two middle-aged men there. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you've just tuned in. Then why not, tomorrow, go to iTunes and download the podcast. And, even if you've heard the whole show, could you download the podcast so that I still have more downloads than Christian O'Connell? It's not much to ask.
Just subscribe to it. And then
subscribe and it comes automatically. You haven't got to listen to it. You can delete it as soon as you get it if your hard drive is filling up. But hard drives these days are massive. I remember hard drives like 20 gigabytes.
Mine's 450 now.
Exactly. Think of all the pornography you can store on that hard drive, Davis.
I'm just taking it off the website and putting it straight onto my
just
hard drive.
Whack it on there, you can do whatever you need to do. We'll move on from there.
I think Mr. Grace is on my case, though, about it.
Oh, no, not your work computer I'm talking about. You should be doing it on your home computer.
Work hard drive, yeah.
Oh, no. The computers here at Absolute Radio are cack, and I thought that when we went from the other station to this, I thought, a bit of money coming in, be nice, we'll get decent computers. Not at all. If anything, they've got worse, I think. They've
slowed down, actually.
Is there any... Dear Mr. Grace, please get us a good computer. I'm only in here once a week. I don't really care, to be honest, but I'm just... Right, 0330 123 1215. Let's rattle through some calls. I've not done many. Julie!
Hello, you.
Hello, you.
How are you doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
Have you been hiding for 11 months? Because since you left that other radio station, I didn't know where you were.
Hang on a second. Are you saying you've just discovered me just now?
I discovered you at 4 o'clock this morning when through fate and good fortune, I turned on Alan Lake by accident at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And he was trying to command a bit of respect from his team and command a bit of respect from his audience.
Yeah.
And he reminded me of you, but he wasn't quite there.
No.
But I never knew you were on the station. So I phoned in, and they took my call at 4 a.m., and I said that he was doing, you can podcast him if you like, I said something like, you're doing well, you're flying solo, you're up there with the big boys. I was going to say, like Ian Lee, but I didn't think you were allowed to say those things, so I didn't mention your name. And after, when they played a bit of music, they suddenly said, Ian Lee's on at 10 o'clock tonight.
So you heard the trail that was on?
I couldn't believe you.
High five, Davis, in the other room. We asked Mr. Grace for the trails in the week. We got them. It's worked. Now, listen, Julie, it's funny you should say that because I've had an email from... hang on, there's an email. Ian, I dislike your condescending, arrogant, audacious attitude.
No, you command respect.
No, that's the wrong email. That's the wrong one.
Do not sell your soul to the devil. Do not do topics. Tell those bastards where to go.
Hey, what's your language?
What's my language here? Oh, sorry. Alan Lake said don't say bugger as well.
Well, no, don't say it, you silly mare.
Oh,
right,
sorry.
well, that's it. You're close to being booted off. And
all right, I won't say it. I won't be a silly mare.
Shut up, woman! I'm trying to talk!
Ian?
Shut up!
Ian?
Shut up!
Ian?
Shut up!
I think everybody needs to relax.
I've had an email from Eugene from Enfield who said, Ian, this is the happiest night of my life. I've just found you since you left the other radio station. So this is two people who have just discovered me. Now, apologies to anyone who may have been offended by the two light category C swear words. They're light category, that's why I didn't dump them. You have my sincerest apologies. Now, Julie.
Yes, Ian.
Nice and calmly.
Yes, Ian.
Leave the potty mouth in Greenford.
Okay. You still want to have my secret location.
What?
Oh, that's my secret location.
Well, it's...
Was that my name tag?
It's your name tag.
Okay, I can handle that then.
So, tell us, why have you called in?
I called in because at 4 o'clock in the morning, I had the radio on.
Okay, well, we've got that. Lovely.
She's going to tell the story again.
Probably with both the swear words in as well. So we'll move on to Johnny in Glastonbury.
Hey, mate, you alright?
Hello.
You alright, mate?
Why is it Johnny and not John?
Because that's my nickname now.
Oh, you got a nickname. So your nickname your name is John. Your nickname is Johnny.
Johnny Boy.
Johnny Boy.
Wild.
Johnny Boy. You are really out there, man.
How you doing?
I'm fine. Are you in the bath or something?
No, I'm in my bedroom, mate.
Have you ever eaten a sandwich in the bath?
Sorry?
Have you ever eaten a sandwich in the bath?
Not yet. Not plan to either.
Would you do me a favour, Johnny boy? This week...
Again?
What?
Again?
Did you just, instead of saying pardon or excuse me or even what, did you just say, again?
Again, please, sir.
This week, Johnny, your homework is to have a sandwich in the bath.
Okay.
And phone up next week and let me know how you get on, all right?
All right, Archie.
Good lad, good lad. Right, what do you want?
Ian?
Yes?
Also, do you know on Freeview, why is the screen gone black and white now?
What is wrong with your flipping phone?
I said, why has the Freeview got Absolute Radio, Absolute in white, and the screen's black?
I don't know. What does it normally have on Freeview? Is it the blue screen?
It's usually, like, purple and white last time when I had it.
Well, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's changed. I'm guessing perhaps it's changed.
Can you find out for me?
No.
Please.
I work here one night a week. I'm not going to come in.
You're a DJ, man.
I'm not going to come in just to find out why on the Freeview it's changed a little bit for Johnny Boy in Glastonbury.
Okay, Ian. Take care, mate.
Is he really annoyed at you now?
He was actually quite peed off, I think.
You've really upset him.
I don't know why it's changed. I couldn't give a monkey. As long as it works, doesn't matter if it looks. On the Sky, all the radio stations are blue. Got a blue screen.
Yeah.
It's quite annoying. And also, you get screen burn, I'd imagine, on if you've got your fancy LCD or your plasma, you get screen burn. They should have, like, visuals. I'm doing visuals with my fingers. It means nothing to you. To listener, Max is in Crouch End.
Hello.
Hello, Max.
Can you hear me?
What's this idiot?
Hello?
Yes, Max, I can hear you.
Can you hear... There's someone called Max on the line. Can you hear him?
Not Max, no.
I'm Max. Can you hear me?
Hello, Max.
Are you going to cut me off?
Can you hear Max?
Is Max there?
Yeah. It's Max, and I'm here.
Ian, can you hear him?
In Crouch End.
Max, if you...
I can hear him. Can you hear him?
I can't hear him.
He's winding you up.
Where did that come from?
Where did what come from?
Ian can't hear you, Max. Tell me and I'll tell Ian. You tell me, I'll tell Ian.
Why can't you hear me?
I don't know. There's something weird with the phones.
Is he saying anything?
He's saying why can't he hear you?
Why can't you hear me?
There's something wrong with the phones. You tell me and I'll tell him.
Is he actually there, Davis? Or are you winding him up? Because I can't hear anything.
He's here. He's here. What do you want, Max?
He's winding me up here.
What do you want, Max?
What do I want?
Yeah.
I want everything. I want to tell you about
Ian,
my life.
Are we just broadcasting long moments of
Ian,
silence?
he says he wants everything.
Okay, well, what does that mean? Does he want to talk about any of the subjects this evening? Or
do you want to talk about any of the subjects this evening?
What subjects? You haven't...
He says what subjects?
Okay.
I want to tell you about my landlady's trousers.
Questions for Steve Guttenberg. Don't be ashamed of liking them. I like Barry Manilow.
How about questions for Steve Guttenberg?
Oh, you're winding me up now.
No, Max. Steve Guttenberg's coming in the week. We're doing an interview with him.
You're winding me up, and I'm going to cut you off.
Ask him what the best time...
He says he's going to cut you off.
No, he can't cut me off. Ask him the best time he's ever had in the forest.
Have you ever had a good time in a forest, Max?
I had sex in the field.
He had sex in a field?
We're specifically tell him we're specifically asking for forests, not fields. So
we're specifically asking for forests, not fields.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've never had sex in a forest.
But you've had sex he says he's not had sex in a forest, but he's had sex in a field.
I'm not interested in the story, only if it's in a forest.
He doesn't want to know about the forest.
Oh. What the...
There's just a woman cackling in the background.
Tell him I'm going to cut him off now.
He says he's going to cut you off now.
You haven't cut me off, have you?
Yeah, he said, cut him off.
There he's gone.
There you go.
What a muppet. Let's go to... Oh, God, they're all coming out of the woodwork tonight. It's Midge! Oh, what a load of old fruitcakes we've had on tonight.
Oh, Ian,
yes, boss.
Talking about Merchant.
Yeah.
No, I've got to say he sounds like Dalek. Exterminate. Do you not think? No.
Just give me 10 seconds on my own. Yes, Midge. That's better.
Hello?
Yes, Midge, what can I do for you?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to be deaf, Ian.
Good. What do you want?
Ian, ask me a question.
Okay, what do you want?
Is it Ghostbusters 2? Oh, guess what? I just saw it today. It was fantastic. It was really good.
You did what?
You know that film, Ghostbusters 2?
Yes.
I just thought it was just your catchphrase or something. It's actually a film.
It's actually a film. Yes, there's a film called Ghostbusters 2. It's the sequel to Scrooge. No, not Scrooge. Ghostbusters.
Yeah. No, I just thought it was your, anyway, history in the making.
Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
This is like being 2 years in my past because you see who's coming up next. Yes, right, Vicky. We'll keep Midge on for. Well, no, hang on. Let's just stay there. Let's do this, shall we? Let's. How does that work? Hang on, stay there. I'm just gonna. Right. So, Midge.
Yes.
Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
Hello, Igor.
Hello.
Sure.
Hello.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, I've got questions for Steve.
Yeah, Steve. Who is Steve, Midge? Who is
Oh,
Steve?
you know,
Steve Guttenberg.
Yes, that's it.
What's your question for him?
Well, out of all of the series which he done,
Yes.
who is he, by the way? Is he the policeman?
Who is he?
I've got a question for him, but I have no idea who
is he? Is he the policeman?
There were quite a few policemen in Police Academy. Which one do you think he is, Midge?
Oh, Midge, that is the most...
Is he the one, which one is it? Is it the tall one?
That's the most stupid thing you have ever said. And you have said some pretty stupid things in your time, Midge. That's the most stupid.
No, sorry.
Let's move on to Vicky. Midge, shh, button it. Vicky.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have any questions for Steve Guttenberg other than would he like to go out for dinner sometime? Because I'm like a pervert.
You're horny for the gut.
Actually, I had a massive crush on him when I was younger. Massive.
We'll clip
I don't
that,
know what
clip
he
that.
looks like now, but
We will let him know and we will pass on your details. He's here doing pantomime, and you know what these movie stars are like. They pantomime, they act, and they rot, and that's it. That's all they do. So we'll see.
Can I just say one thing, and I've been meaning to tell you this for months.
Yes.
Police Academy, not Police Academy, Ghostbusters 2.
Yes.
Did you know that they're doing a Ghostbusters 3?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, with the original cast.
I did hear that. Yes. It's not.
As soon as I read that, I thought of you.
It's not that there was going to be a Ghostbusters 3 set in hell, but Bill Murray didn't want to do it. But yes, they are apparently making a new Ghostbusters.
How exciting, though.
Igor, your turn.
Yeah, man. Steve Guttenberg. He's been on his tube, running around, naked on pantsless.
There's a nudie Steve Guttenberg. Vicky, get onto the YouTube quickly.
Yeah, get on, have a look.
Oh God, I've got to do that.
Well, I shall certainly be logging on tonight.
Yeah, listen. Have you heard this new one by
And then
El
logging off.
Mundo?
No.
It's and they got like Adam West doing, Batman.
What?
Singing to it.
What on earth is
drugs?
This is the weirdest show I've done in a long, long time. I have not got a clue what anybody is saying to me.
Anyway, that's a good one. Check it out.
Okay.
El Mundo. And the other thing is, why don't we have like sing-along of Bohemian Rhapsody on the air with listeners?
Sing along with Bohemian. I've got a funny feeling that we did that once.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, they did.
I think I've done something strange with this phone.
Sorry? Who's this?
Yeah, who is that?
It's a space invader.
He's got his radio on.
Hello, Max.
It's a Martian.
Hello?
That's Max. He's there.
Exterminate.
Listen, Ian, I had the good idea for your stand-up show.
I think.
Yeah, don't do it.
Something.
I think I've got the advertisement. I can't.
Listen, Obama is first Barack man to be erected.
It's not black. It's mixed race. Beagle.
Oh, I thought you said Obama.
No, he's first Barack man.
Ooh, let the dog out. Gooey.
Hello?
Gooey.
Listen, songs to do with Ian's show from 2 weeks ago.
I haven't got a clue what's going on. Let's just dip in very briefly and see what else they're saying.
You actually sound like you're
Konnichiwa.
everything you say, because of your accent tonight, makes you sound like you're saying really horrible.
He's gonna have a good time on the YouTube.
What do you mean by
I
that?
don't understand it. It all sounds like it just sounds like you're swearing.
Vicky, are you gonna be quiet on YouTube?
Yeah, we weren't missing anything there at all. Right, last hour of the show coming up. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this. Billy Idol. Yeah.
Last night a little dancing.
Iain Lee. Wow. The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
Hello, I'm Vinny, and people think I'm stupid.
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Excuse me, is it alright, Queen ask? No. Please. Okay.
Go away.
Okay.
Oh my god, I've just been clocked by the Fed.
Oh, it's the last hour. I'm very tired. Is it the Lich on at 1 o'clock? Have we got the Lich?
I believe so. I will double check that, but I believe
Tim Litchfield to you, ladies. Will be on at 1 o'clock. Fingers crossed. If the gods are in their heavens, then he will be. Whatever. So, 0330 123 1215. This is Iain Lee on Absolute Radio. If you've missed the show, or if you haven't missed the show, then go to iTunes tomorrow and download it from a podcast type thing. And you can listen to it over and over again and fast forward through the bits you don't like. That's got to be a good thing. Listen, I've been putting out subjects this evening with very, very mixed success. I'm going to say all the ones I've said. My ones have gone down terribly. And then there's a weird 14-year-old kid called The Merchant who phones up, and he had some topics. They've gone down much, much better. So my ones are, any questions for Steve Guttenberg, who I'm interviewing on Thursday, and we'll play it out next Sunday's show. No one's called in with any, apart from Midge, who had a question for him, and then actually said, who is he? Is he the policeman? Flippin' heck. Oh, I can't be bothered with. Just call in with whatever. The one that's won is The Merchant's ever had an embarrassing incident on stage or in the middle of a really important meeting.
But a few people have phoned up about the. Have you ever had fun in a forest?
Have they?
A few people have phoned up about that. Yeah.
They've not been on air yet, have they? Oh, hang on, we've got one here. Hang on. Yeah. Yes, the fun in the forest. Toe Jam.
Hello.
Hello. Yes.
Hello, mate.
You've had fun in the forest?
Well, not necessarily me having fun in the forest, but there's a story. Okay. Basically, me and my mates. We used to do BMXing in the forest, like there was loads of little trails, little jumps and that.
Yes.
And we used to go down, turn around, come back up to the top. Basically, as we got to the bottom of like the trail, there was a woman standing at the bottom, basically with her knickers down, her pants down and that, like pleasuring herself. We didn't clock it because she was blended in with the
She was camouflaged. Yeah, she was camouflaged.
Yeah, she was camouflaged.
Yeah.
So she could have been standing there for ages. We didn't know, but we all got to the bottom. I was like pointing her out, and then she just picked up her drawers and gone.
You sure she was pleasuring herself?
Yeah,
and not
definitely. She was about 50, late 40s, early 50s.
Wow, it sounds to me like my. Thank you, Toe Jam. There we go.
Sounds like your what?
Sounds like my dream come true. To be honest. Well, there we go. What a start to the third hour of the show. A call about BMXing and old women getting sexually excited in the forest. I think it's time we played a song.
Moving, just keep moving.
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give it. It feels very dark in here. All the lights are on. It's like, you know when you're...
No, I've got my lights off in here. That's why it's not
but it feels like in here, you know when you're in your living room, right? And it's suddenly, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it gets really dark all of a sudden, like the clouds and storms. It feels like that here for some reason. I don't quite know. It's winter now. Oh, I love it!
Vicky said that there was because we're in the basement here, so we can't see outside.
Yeah.
Apparently, there are storms going on and stuff in South London.
Well, we're not in South London though, so we still wouldn't see them. We're in Central London.
Well, they'll be coming our way, won't they?
We're in the. Hey, do you fancy going to Stringfellows after this?
Yeah, sure.
Come on, it's on me. My treat. Let's have a works night out.
I'll cancel the cab.
Yes, cancel that cab, sir. We are going to go to a classy strip joint and see some women with their breasts out. Have you ever been to Stringfellows?
Yeah.
Where were you at Stringfellows?
When?
Yeah.
I've been a few times, actually.
Why? Hang on. What you shot me?
This was 2 years ago or something.
Right.
I haven't been for 2 years.
Okay, but I was expecting you to go, no, an actual coy and embarrassed. You don't strike me as the sort.
No, I didn't think I was. And then various things happened at 3 a.m. after a long night out with work.
Yeah.
And that's where we ended up.
Wow. You've shot me, Davis.
Really?
You've shot me, yeah.
There's a lot you don't know about me, Iain.
Yeah, I know. It's only taken 11 months to slowly unlock that door and peek inside your mind. It's Crazy Peter, of all people.
Don't call me that. It
uplifting the condition of people with mental health problems everywhere.
Yes.
Just kidding.
Hey, well done.
Well, you've nearly had us on the Ofcom ropes there.
He's a crazy Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. How's it going there, man?
All right, not bad. Listen, I hate to admit this.
Yeah.
But I've not listened to you on this station yet, so this is my first...
Hang on, haven't you phoned me on this station at some point?
Oh, no.
Okay, well, there you go. But I'm getting lots of emails, and I've had 3 emails, and now 2 phone calls from people who are saying, "Oh, I've not listened to you on the Absolutes before." There's all. So how come you found out I was here, Crazy Peter?
I listened to the OC quite a lot, so I'm on the website, and I did find out that, to my shame, quite a while back that you were on the station.
Oh, up yours then. What do you want, loser? What do you want, loser? Go on, loser.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, have you seen Gervais's Ghost Town? Because I keep hearing from everyone, oh, so brilliant, but the clips that they keep showing...
I've not seen it yet. I was supposed to go and sit with my friend Alex Lowe possibly this week, but I think I'm busy. We're going to go at some point and sit.
Right.
I'm sure it's very good, partly because it's got him in it, partly because we're advertising it here, so that would make it pretty darn good.
Oh, does that mean I'm not allowed to diss it? I mean, I haven't seen it, that's the thing, but it just doesn't look that good.
Well, you know...
The plot looks good, but he's...
But as I say, we're advertising it here, so yes, it's good. Next thing you want to talk about?
Well, listen, I don't see what the big deal about Barack Obama is. I mean, we've had a black president before. What about President Palmer in 24?
Well, yeah, he doesn't count as a real president. What with him just being on the telly and thing?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, have you been keeping up your konnichiwa, your Japanese?
No, I haven't done any Japanese for ages, to the point where I haven't done it for about 4 or 5 months.
Is he summing up the whole year so far?
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll go with it for another minute, and then he's off. I've kind of stopped doing it. I was going to learn Greek for a bit, and I probably will learn Greek for various reasons. But I'm thinking of picking up the Japanese again. I want to go back next year, so I might pick it up again. But Nihongo wa totemo muzukashi desu.
Well, that sounded pretty good.
It means Japanese language is very, very difficult.
do you understand any of the writing?
A little bit.
Yeah. What does this say on your green T-shirt? Presumably exit. Or?
It says exit. Yes. Getting a little bit dull now, Peter.
Well, listen. What
it's dull. It got dull. We stuck with it for as long as we could. It was like like a mate had phoned up. But a scary mate that I wouldn't want to talk to. And we just like talking about...
Yeah, it's been a while, Ian. What have you been up to? That kind of cool.
It's which is fine, but on the radio, it's like, just Alan!
Ian!
Yeah, Alan from Glasgow, of course, is 23 years old.
23, what's happening?
I feel like I'm having to do 10 times the normal amount of work I do on this.
I think it might be a full moon tonight.
Something's going on. Is that me? Yeah, probably.
What's your job, Ian?
Your job... no, I've got a job, is to present this show. But your job, Alan, is to listen to the show and contribute at the appropriate moments. Not to phone up and say, what's going on?
I have been out tonight, so I missed some of the show.
I couldn't give a monkey's. Go and get the podcast and then send me an email, which I'll delete.
I gave you messages before and you don't... reply back.
I can't. Do you know what? I did used to be very, very good at replying to everyone's emails. Replying to everyone's emails. I can't really be bothered to do it anymore, if I'm completely honest. So I do it from time to time.
Fair enough.
But I just can't be bothered. And then once you write to someone, then they write back, and it's like they think you're friends and stuff, and it's like, oh God, please. I've got a cat. I've got a girlfriend. I've got an Xbox 360. I have things I have to be doing.
You've got a cat?
Yes, I've got a cat.
Oh yeah. What colour is it?
What colour is it?
Yeah.
She's black.
Oh, is that a nice cat?
Yeah, she's... Alan, this is boring. What do you want?
It's boring. Guess what I done last week?
A big poo.
No.
Did you not?
No, well, I've done that. But no, I went on a Subway pub crawl.
A Subway pub crawl?
Aye.
What does that mean? Pubs in Subways?
No. You go in the Subway, right?
What?
And then you go on a Subway in Glasgow.
Like, do you mean... What do you mean a Subway? Like an underpass or the underground?
Subway.
Well, no, Subway means two different things.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Do you have them in London there?
Well, yeah, we have two different types of subways.
Okay.
We have subways that are like underground trains, and we have subways that are underpasses, so you get from one side of the road to the other side of the road without crossing the road.
We don't have them in Glasgow.
Well, so which Subways are you talking about? The sandwich shop?
No, the first one.
There's 3 Subways I've come up with here.
The first one, the underground train.
The underground train, OK. So you're on the Clockwork Orange?
Yeah.
Oh, Iain knows the slang name for the Glasgow underground system.
Well done, son, well done.
Thank you.
You do that, okay? And
so-
then...
Yes?
Then you come off, and then the first pub you go to, go in the pub and get a pint.
I am so bored. I'm bored. Davis is flicking... I can see Davis flicking through the telly. And well done, Davis. You keep on, because this is as dull as it gets. This is unbelievable.
He's really boring me.
What are you watching on the telly?
I was watching Celebrity Scissorhands.
Yeah.
I've got that on as well.
So you're saying that Celebrity Scissorhands, one of the worst programmes in the world, a programme that even I turned down, is more interesting than listening to Alan
the
from
moment,
Glasgow.
The guy getting those wax butt crack thing.
Yeah, that's why I've switched over to Sky Sports News now.
OK, Alan, so what do you want? Before I go to Dominic, for God's sakes.
Yeah, just go to Dominic.
Yeah, OK. Dominic!
Hi.
Hello, mate, what can I do for you?
I've got a topic.
OK. Everyone's phoning. It's like a charity show now. Everyone's phoning in, seeing the old geezers struggling a little bit, seeing him, he's...
Your one's kind of rubbish.
Yeah, my one's a bit rubbish. I'm on the back ropes here. I'm getting pounded, and you've come in to help save the show with your own topic. How many have you got, Dominic?
Just one.
Just the one. OK, let's hear
Really
it.
good one.
OK.
What's the best deal you've ever gotten?
What's the best deal you've ever gotten?
Well, I went to a car boot, right?
Right.
And there was this World of Warcraft thing, and I bought it for £2. And then guess how much I sold it for?
£4.50?
£15.
Wow, Dominic, there we go. Wow. What a weird show it is tonight. 0330 123 1215.
Iain Lee, The Sunday Night Show. Absolute Radio.
Oh, we're nearly... no, we're not. We've got 40 minutes. I got a bit excited then. Right, we've got 5 more calls lined up. If you're calling in now and you've not already been sorted out by Dave, then put your phone down. Russ and... Hang on, let me just rattle through these. Hang on a second. Line 4?
Good evening.
Yeah, put your phone down.
Okay.
We're sorted for calls. We're going to do straight to air in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
All right, good lad. There we go. Let's go. Let's just quickly rattle through. Line 3.
Hello.
Yeah, put your phone down. We'll call back in about 10 minutes.
No.
Yeah. What did he say? Line 1.
Hi.
Hello.
Is that Iain there?
Yeah. Hi. Who's that?
It's Yvonne.
Hello, Yvonne.
Remember you spoke to me last week, David Coverdale fan?
Oh, you're the David Coverdale. Hang on a minute.
She's been on the trail and everything this week.
Hi, this is David Coverdale from Whitesnake.
Well, we're telling everyone to call back in 10 minutes, but Yvonne, you can have your piece now.
Oh. Well, I wanted to speak about Brian May, actually, in Queen.
OK, we'll call back in 10 minutes then, because that actually sounds a little bit dull. Yes, line 2.
This is absolutely brilliant.
Yes. Call back in 10 minutes. Right, let's rattle through these people who have called in and have come through the normal channels, and we'll play... then we're going to play Heroes and Villains. Oh, no, we'll play the Bluebells. We'll play Heroes and Villains in a bit. One of the best lost Beach Boys songs. Alan in Streatham. Hello, Alan.
Hi.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
All right. What do you want?
No, I just wanted to have a chat.
OK.
I can't believe it. I was outside at the O2 Arena and came out of London Bridge, and straight away I was offered drugs.
Well done you. Taylor Guy.
Hey, it's me.
Yes, Davis?
No, it's a strange thing he said that, because everywhere this week...
You've been offered a lot of gear this week, have you?
This week, all I've done
hashish, cocaine,
is seen people
Special
smoking
K.
hashish on the street.
Yeah, I've seen people smoking a bit of weed, a bit of the old wacky-backy.
8 in the morning, I was walking down Carnaby Street to work the other day, and there was a man smoking hashish.
Was it Mr. Grace?
No.
It wasn't. Well, OK, well, that's good. Well, naughty. Taylor Guy, you wouldn't do any of that kind of nonsense, would you?
Absolutely not.
Good.
No.
It's very, very, very bad for you.
Very much indeed.
What can I do for you?
Well, I have a artist that I'm proud to love, and also have a question for Steve. But before that,
yes,
the point to make. About the first 30 minutes of the show, you tried to sing a bit of "Got to Get You Into My Life."
Yeah, voice went.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, as a duo, much like we last week, we can nail it tonight.
You want to have a go? You want to have a go at that?
Yeah. Let's
got to Get You Into My Life.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just cue this up. Okay, you ready?
Absolutely.
Here we go. Ready, Tanner guy? Here we go. Here we go. I was alone, I took a ride, I didn't know what I would find. Another road where maybe I could see another kind of mind. Ooh, then I suddenly see you. Ooh, did I tell you I need you every single day of my life? Straight into the chorus. Here we go. I got to get you into my life. Oh. Taylor Guy, you've made my day.
Thank you very much.
What else do you want? Quickly.
Right.
Because Missy's chomping at the bit.
Diana from the X Factor.
Which one's she?
She's the young 17-year-old girl who's lovely in hot pants.
Is she the blonde girl with the blotchy face?
Yeah, yes. But
she's very blotchy face. She's very blotchy face. She didn't do it this week because she was sick, wasn't she?
No, I feel a void in my life.
They're saying it never happened before, but didn't it happen to Rick Waller? Or maybe that was on Pop Idol, I don't know.
It did, but he wasn't as good in hot pants, I think.
No, he was. I've met Rick Waller. What a grumpy man.
I also have a question.
Yes, boss.
Steve.
Yes?
Has he ever thought about completing the trilogy and filming 3 men and a dying prostitute?
It's an idea. Well, maybe we won't put that one to him, but we'll see. Missy!
Is it a full moon tonight?
There is something. It's all the hashish that we were talking about earlier on that I think was... anyway, yes.
Anyway, I've got a question for Steve Battenberg.
Yes.
Fancy a bum?
The thing is,
you knew what you were doing by pumping it out there.
These are the screened calls. You wait till we start doing the straight to air in about 3 minutes' time. William!
Hello.
Hello there.
You may call me the Alpha.
Oh, for God's sakes. Gary, you're the last call that's gone through the normal channels, then then it gets weird after that, apparently.
Oh dear, times are hard.
Yes.
Anyway, just wanted to go completely off topic with you, actually.
Okay.
And say about the coolest technology I have ever seen.
Oh, yeah, go on. What have you seen?
I was in Debenhams the other evening.
Yeah.
The other afternoon, and ordered a burger, which they make now freshly for you.
Yeah.
And normally, in the good old days, you'd have been given a large stick with a number on it. And so they could identify you and find out where you're sitting.
Did you get given a Q-bot?
Yeah. It buzzes when your order's ready and you have to go over there and get it.
There's this thing at Legoland which I wish I'd invested in for £10, right? You go, I think, called a Q-bot, right? And what it is you go up to a ride you want to go on, and they've got like half an hour queue, whatever. You go up to the ride, you press a little button, and it means it queues for you, right? So you can go off and have a sandwich and go and look at Lego.
I like it already. It's brilliant.
So you go and look at Lego Paris or whatever, and Lego Tower of London or whatever, and then it goes beep, 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 and that means you can go on the ride because it's queued for you. It's got to the front virtually, and then you just walk on the ride. It was so exciting. A really horrible chavvy woman was effing and blinding, complaining about the Q-bot system. But hey, Gary, it's technology. It's the 21st century, mate.
Exactly. It's a good thing.
It's a very good thing. Well, there we go. It's a good thing. Got a ticket to ride, and she don't care. Bluebells.
It's time for the most dangerous part of the show. Triple M. Straight to air.
It's funny how, like, a little thing like that, and then spooky music makes it all sound a bit,
dangerous.
Dangerous.
Edgy.
Mysterious. Spooky. 0330. 123 1215 is the telephone number. If you call up now, you will come straight to air. Davis is relaxing. And
enjoying Celebrity Scissorhands.
You gone back to Celebrity Scissorhands, have you?
No, I'm going to listen to the show now.
Wicked, thanks. I'm glad, good to have you on board. You can call up, you can talk about anything. You can talk about anything that we've talked about so far, anything that you think we have missed. If you want to phone up and say the show was a little bit rubbish, you're allowed to do it as long as you have valid reasons to do that. People don't phone up so much these days and say that, who is Mr. Ravik?
Mr. Razik, yeah.
Mr. Razik.
People don't complain anymore. Maybe we've won them over.
Or maybe the idiots that don't like it have realised they can turn the radio off. That option is always there for them. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Oh, we never worked out what this was as well. Hang on, we were doing this, weren't we? We'll reveal this by 1 o'clock. This is a Beatles song, but like jazzed up, isn't it? We'll find out what that is at some point. 0330 123 1215. We have 10 full lines. Let's go to line number 9. 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, it's G-Man, blood.
Oh, G-Man, you're strong. You sound a bit down, man.
Oh, man, you know what?
What?
Like, proper late, yeah?
Yeah.
And I'm tired.
Yeah, I bet.
But I haven't heard your voice.
Got school in the morning, is it? What time's your paper round?
Wait, leave out, yeah? School morning. You can't do paper round on school morning.
Oh.
That's weekend, you twit.
Okay, all right, steady on. Calm down, fella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you, innit?
I'm excellent, thank you, G-Man.
You sound like you got paper round this morning. Sound excited. 20 quid coming your way.
What you've done is you just bounced the joke back to me.
And it didn't really work very well, did it?
No, it worked when I did it.
It wasn't that funny.
It worked when I did it, and then you just sent it straight back to me, and it didn't really serve any purpose. It's a bit weird, in fact. Bit weird and a bit lazy.
Oh, sorry.
No worries, man.
Yeah. I don't really want to leave it there, to be honest.
But I don't know if you can top that. I mean, that was, even by your standards, that was pretty low. But, OK, well, I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself, G-Man. Away you go.
Yeah, so I was going to the shops yesterday, yeah?
You are just making this up as you go along, aren't you? Hoping that you somehow, by some stroke of luck, stumble...
I'll pull it out of the bag.
OK, well, let's see if you stumble over a comedic gem. Away you go.
Oh, bum.
Yeah. OK. Let's go to... Six, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello there.
How goes the contract renewal?
Well, do you know what? It goes nowhere. It's not been mentioned yet. I've still got another couple of months here, so just under. Hang on. Oh, crikey, it's not been discussed. Maybe I'm not coming back. I don't know, line 6. I just don't know. I'm here till the new year, and then...
It's nice music, though.
You still don't know what this song is, do you?
No.
OK. Line 4, you're on the wireless. I don't know what that was. Let's try line 6, you're on the wireless.
What's up?
Sorry?
What's up?
I tell you what, could you pick your phone up and not use speakerphone?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
So, what have you been doing these days?
Well, I've been saying that if people want to go and see you acting like an idiot on YouTube, they should go to youtube.com/The Real Iain Lee, and they can see exactly what a muppet you are.
Okay.
Good.
It's wicked.
It's wicked. Well done. It's
I'm
Vinny's video. It's wicked, says Vinny.
Oh, okay. Anyway, yeah. So.
Have you got a cold?
No.
Okay.
It's probably standing out in Leicester Square all day.
Yeah, that would be it. That would be it.
Yeah. I heard you've been doing comedy.
Yeah, but have you, Vinny? Well, yes, I have. I've been having a go. Yes.
Yeah. So what's wrong? What happened?
Well, you know, I went to do a gig on Wednesday and no one turned up. And the gig the Thursday before, I died terribly and someone heckled me and that knocked my confidence, Vinny. And, you know, tried to write some jokes today and I just couldn't do it, man.
So have you given up or are you going to try again?
I'm very close to giving up. I'm doing a gig on the 19th in Shepherd's Bush or somewhere like that. And that may be the last.
What if it turns out to be a really good one?
Oh, then I'll do a load more.
Okay. All right, bye.
Vinny and G-Man there, both on, not on their top form, I think we'd be fair to say. Both just phoned up talking. Is it a full moon tonight? Because it does make a difference. It really does make a difference. My diary...
I don't think I've ever heard him end a conversation like that. He was sort of in mid-flow, wasn't he? Asking you questions. All right, bye.
Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Share my feeble Christmas rain once a year, twice a day. Could you be...
I've got no idea. Maybe Vinny sort of heard his mum come upstairs or something and he knew he had to end it. I'm going to sneeze. Hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Hang on.
Bring the mic down, put the bed up.
No, we're going to have the... I've done exactly the opposite. I've turned the bed down. I've lost it now. There's not enough light in here to make me sneeze. Let's go to line 5. 5, you're on the wireless.
Bring back Agent Chris.
No. Davis does a much better job, and he's much better looking as well. Line 6, you're on the wireless.
I'm fine.
I can't know what's going on now. Let's go. Oh, line 5. Where the hell have you been?
Oh, I've been really busy, man.
You better have been in some prison in some foreign country.
I wouldn't have minded that. I'd have probably seen it as a challenge.
Don't tell me, your kidney packed in again and you had to go to hospital or something.
My missus, she had a baby and that.
So I don't get why you've not called in. Hang on, you've got a missus? I always thought you were a homosexual.
Hang on a second.
No,
what are you saying like that?
No, I always thought you were single.
No, I haven't been single for years.
I thought you were a bit of a loner. That's why you phoned me up.
I'm a bit of a loner.
Right, she's all right with that, is she?
I'm wary of people all the time.
So your missus has had a baby?
Yeah.
Who's the father?
Oh, me, unfortunately.
Oh, congratulations. What is it? What make?
Oh, it's a boy.
Well done, sir.
Yeah. But part Chinese as well.
Well, fantastic. What have you...
The build quality is brilliant.
What have you called it?
What have I called it? So I can't believe that you're going to battle being a comedian.
That's a weird name, isn't it? Thank you. Well, no, I'm not bottling it. It's just I'm just not really getting anywhere with it, Sifu, so I might as well just stick to doing...
Keep going.
You
got to put the work in.
I've done 15 gigs and I've only got 6.5 minutes worth of material.
It can be a short gig. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Oh, Steve, I might just stick to playing easy and playing records on radio stations and stuff.
Yeah, but all the people that tune in, we don't want you to go away.
Hey, have you seen Vinny's video on the YouTube?
I don't watch him.
He likes to create the image, keep the image in his head of what he thinks Vinny might look like.
Steve, I
stayed at Vinny's house there once, Dave.
You did, didn't you? Yeah.
How was that?
It was all right. His mum cooked me a nice dish, butter chicken. Then we fell out after a while, Dave.
You did what? Sorry.
Me and Vinny fell out then, unfortunately.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
do we not talk about that anymore?
You can do if you like.
What did you fall out about?
The butter chicken, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, Sifu, listen, is there anything interesting you want to say, or shall I just go and play Heroes and Villains by the Beach Boys?
Yeah, I haven't heard of that song before. What's all that about?
Oh, it's about this.
I've been in this town so long that back in the city I've been taken for lost and gone and unknown for a long.
Ian Lee.
Yes.
The Sunday night show. Absolute Radio.
The Lich is on at 1 o'clock. The Lich is back. Tim Litchfield is what I've done there is I've abbreviated. I need some music here for this. Sounds a bit flat. Oh, no, nuts. Hang on, I just need some music. Hang on, I'll do a little mash-up medley here.
Bicycle. 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 Bicycle.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamataya turi puka kapiki monga hora no kupoka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora.
There we go, that's good enough for me. Right, let's take some calls. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, it's podcast worth downloading this week.
Yeah, do you know what it is, actually? Yes, get it.
Well, last 20 minutes have been up a tripe.
Oh, the last 20 minutes have been rubbish, but the first 20 minutes were rubbish as well, actually. The third 20 minutes were pretty good.
Well, what do you think to Lily Allen? Is she still after your books, or...?
Who?
Lily Allen.
Lily Allen?
Yeah.
I think she might be. I've not got any idea. Da-da-da, had it been another day. Line 10.
Good evening, Bitch Baker here. Live cast rubbish.
Okay, that's it's a weird one tonight. It's a real weird one. Let's go to line 10. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
What's up?
What, sorry?
Yeah. I heard you were taking the mick at me now.
Well, I was doing it after you put the phone down, before you put the phone down, and when you were on the phone.
Yeah, but you were going a bit extra with Sifu.
Oh, yeah, I was going a little bit extra with Sifu, yeah.
Why?
I always like to go a bit extra with Sifu, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought we were friends.
Who?
Me and you.
No.
Why not?
Because you're an idiot. You're an idiot.
But if I can make you famous.
How are you going to do that, Vinny? What's the strategy? You now have a new agent, Ian. You've got a new agent. His name's Verinda.
Yes.
And Verinda, what's your strategy?
I've got ideas. I've got a lot of ideas.
Give us one of your ideas. Let's have a little feel of one of your ideas.
It's a sketch.
Right.
Yeah. Lex, the homosexual ghost.
Tell us more.
Right. Like I said before, yeah, the ghosts, they're not scary, they're just annoying. But what would be scary if there was a ghost that was gay and he's like bumming everyone.
That would actually be quite scary.
I don't get why he's called Lex. Lex.
It was an alternative version of Casper.
Line 7, you're on the wireless.
I've got a question for Steve Guttenberg.
Yes.
Could he sum up Smallville season 7? Because I missed about half of it, and basically I want to get on board for number 8 on Tuesday night.
Okay, we'll find out if he can. We'll speak to him. Line 10, you're on the wireless. Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Yes?
I don't have a lot to say particularly, just that I wasn't feeling all that good today, and then I listened to your show and it cheered me up.
Hey, nice one. What's your name?
Tracy.
Tracy, I'm glad we've helped. Thanks for calling.
Okay.
There we go. That's a nice thing to do. Phoning up about Lex the ghost. That's not nice. That's a nice thing that she's just done there. Line 7, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, Steve again, Ian, about this phantom ghost.
Oh, yes?
I don't understand how Vinny thinks it'd work, because at most, it'd be like an invisible phantom dry hump.
Yeah, I don't know. I really have got no idea. No idea what is being said tonight on the show. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Let's go to, let's try line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, stranger.
Good evening, merchant.
How are you?
Yeah, fine. Thank you for saving the show this evening.
No problem, stranger.
Yes.
To be honest, I think Vinny should work at a popcorn stand if he's going to come up with ideas like that.
That was a pretty poor idea, wasn't it?
I agree.
Although, if it was on telly, I would watch it.
I might watch it too.
Yes, that's the thing, you know. If it was, I would watch it. 7, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, yeah. Hi, it's Jack. Could I do my Sarah Palin impression in honour of Absolute Radio?
Could you do what?
My Sarah Palin impression in honour of Absolute Radio.
You're a week late.
I'm a week late.
Yes. 2, you're on the wireless.
The Alpha's impression of the merchant. Good evening, stranger.
0330 123 1215. You can call in, as you can hear, about anything you want. Let's go to line 4. Line 4, you're on the wireless.
Oh, he's me dad, I'm his son, ever since he went on a date with me mum. You alright, Ian? How's it going?
I'm alright, son. You doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Can I stick around for the rest of the show?
Yeah, sure, why not? Pick a line.
3.
Okay, line 3, you're on the wireless.
This is the song of Anna Soul, and it goes round and round your hole.
Brilliant already.
No, that's very, very rude. We don't want... Pick another line, son.
Ooh, 9.
No, this is okay. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
There's no one there.
No one there. But it was a bottler, what we like to call a bottler. Pick another line.
7.
There's no... line 7 isn't ringing, but line 8 is. Shall I take that?
Yeah, go on then.
Line 8, you're on the wireless.
I love Diana.
Just in case. Just in case. He said naked, but just in case. Let's...
You do the next one, Dad.
Okay, let's go to line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
So who's this you've got on the radio here?
Oh, it's Alan. All right, Alan, how's it going?
What are you making fun of my accent?
Sorry, what did you say?
You're making fun of my accent.
Am I making fun of your accent?
yeah.
I love the Scottish accent when I can understand it.
You try to say you can't understand the Scottish accent.
Sorry, what was that?
Funny. Where are you from?
Seriously, though, Alan.
Get a little bit tense there. Boys stuff. What are you up to this week, Davis? Anything exciting? You all right?
I'll be working as per usual.
Oh, no. Sorry, I said well done you there as I was... I'm trying to think. I haven't got my diary. I've left my diary in my girlfriend's car, so I'm at a loose end. I know tomorrow I'm doing this Radio Academy thing.
I will be exercising tomorrow night.
Does that mean you're getting your end away?
No, I think I'll go for a bit of a spin.
Oh, you're going to go spinning? I'm into the spinning now. All the dissing I've been giving you for the spinning, I take back. Wednesday, I'm going to go and see the lead singer from Doctor Hook, Dennis Le Corrier.
Excellent.
Live in concert in Stevenage. Wow. My mum's birthday present. But he's good. He's really good, Dennis. When you're in love with a beautiful woman, it's hard. It's an innuendo. Double entendre, I believe they call it. Sylvia's mother says Sylvia's busy, too busy to come to the phone. And other hits like that will be being performed by Dennis Le Corrier. It's good. It's good. So that's what I'm doing. I've got a stand-up gig on Tuesday and one on Thursday. And I don't know what's going on there. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl. Come on, I don't know where.
With yellow feathers in her hair.
Were you pretending you don't know? You knew all of Mandy, didn't you?
Yeah, only because Pete Lang covered it, didn't they?
No, they covered Could It Be Magic?
We Coronation Street again. I've had abuse all week on Facebook.
Well, it serves you right for being a muppet with big curtains.
I got abuse at work. I got people at work having a go at me.
He says work. Of course, he means the signing on centre. That's
Yeah.
Yes.
You wait till my stand-up show's ready.
Didn't we find out he was in the health and safety business?
Oh yeah. He's something like that.
No,
yes,
I'm in risk management. It's one above health and safety.
Oh,
yeah, in your faces.
Rob Bonet.
Go on, Davis. You've done any more digging on me, you two. I've been going in my Facebook, getting pictures of me, looking in my private life. I'm starting to feel like a secret agent.
Secret agent?
Of all the things you could start to feel like.
You're jealous. You're both jealous.
Your ego is getting the better of you, son.
You both want my life.
Come on, Rob. This phone call's really not been up to your usual high standard. Give us one before I cut you off.
Ryan!
There we go. Well done. Oh dear. It's line 9. You're on the wireless.
Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Who's this?
Who's this?
Ian.
Yes.
Is it Ian?
What?
Is this Ian?
Who's this?
It's Alan.
Hello, Alan.
I just want to say something serious.
Okay.
It's been 80 or 90 years since World War One. Yeah.
This sounds like an episode of Coronation Street.
Yes, it's been 90 years since World War One. Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to say that I'm sitting on the side of the Thames looking at London Bridge. I'm a South African. Served in the forces, and I just want to say that thank God for United Kingdom and the royal family, and good luck Prince William and Harry.
Yes, we endorse that. Good luck. Thank you.
Good luck, William and Harry. Good luck from all at Absolute Radio. That was weird, wasn't it? Julie!
Hey, you know what, did you cut me off because when you asked me, I just rang up to see why you cut me off.
When did I cut you off?
Earlier tonight when I rang up.
What were you talking about?
I was the one who said that I'd accidentally tuned into Alan. Well, accidentally, I'd put the radio on last night at about 4.
Oh, don't tell the story again. It's a boring story. But yes,
is that why you cut me off? That's what I needed to know.
No,
you heard it twice.
No, well, because hey, listen, everyone gets cut off.
I know, so you can't hear the same voices all the time.
Exactly.
I understand.
It's happening now, for example. She was the potty mouth, and I've just dumped, so I've got to be careful, you know. There's, I don't need to justify my actions to nobody. Line 5, you're on the wireless.
Evening, Ian. It's Lee Bonet.
Hello. Oh, Lee Bonet. He used to be on my side. Now he's a bit gobby. He's gone the other way. OK, yes.
I was just going to ask you, if you could do me a favour, mate. A family member who remained anonymous has sent his Christmas list out, and two of the items on there are the Take That album and scented candles. Should I be concerned about him?
Tell this anonymous person that there's nothing wrong with him getting in touch with his feminine side. Thank you, Lee. Let's go to line 9. Line 9, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, what date did 9/11 happen?
Yes, well done, OK. Let's go. I'm putting that fader up. It's having no effect. I'm doing the wrong fader. Oh, we've got time for a couple more calls before Tim Litchfield is on at 1 o'clock. Let's go to line 3. 3, you're on the wireless.
And it goes round and round your hole.
Yes, OK. Let's try line 7, you're on the wireless.
Good evening. Cuddly Toy, Roachford. Do you know the song?
Yes.
Is it better than the Monkeys' Cuddly Toy?
Oh, no, the Monkeys' Cuddly Toy is much better than Roachford.
You sure?
Oh, totally, man.
No.
Get out of here.
No.
You're an idiot.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. All right, last call of the night. Let's hope it's a good one. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh, God. We shall end it there. Davis, it's... nice
been
one.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's been a weird one tonight. If you missed it, go and get the podcast. It'll be up tomorrow, hopefully, on the iTunes. I was going to say something really important and profound, but I've forgotten it, so I'm going to go home to bed. Tim Litchfield is coming up after Simple Minds. Thank you.